What's going on, my crew? This is Rusty, and welcome to another episode of Rusty Builds. In today's episode, I wanted to show you guys a prototype for the enchantment room that we're going to have. And here it is. So, we're going to start off by creating a basement in our house. I know last episode I said we're pretty much done with that build, but I was thinking I would really like to do an enchantment room and a nether portal room. So, we're going to have a hidden area, and then in that hidden area, you'll come down into an enchantment room. And this will be able to go up to 30, obviously, with all these books, and a low profile because it's a hidden room. And I was playing around with a water elevator type system to get through right here with a one-way with a water bucket would push you down low to a crouch stance or prone, and then you'd be able to crawl in. But then I was thinking there would be no way to actually get back out, so I thought, you know what, it's just gonna be better off if we do the painting trick. And then we've got this strange door here, which obviously we're going to need to go into the nether to get the materials that we need. But the strange door is leading into this beautiful area. And obviously this is going to be low enough in the ground where we won't be hearing the rain. But you're going to have all these strange things. And I wanted it to be somewhat dark, but I do think that there's going to be some... let me see. I'm trying to also figure out how to get the soul fire. Let me actually play around with this for a second, because I've seen, you know... Do I need soul sand? Or soul soil? Is that how we do it? Yeah, there we go. So we'll have to get some of that to get the blue flame in there to light it up. Because I don't want it too bright. I want it dark enough to kind of give this ominous feel. But then once we got that ominous feel here, you'll come in and there will be this big, giant, beautiful portal. And then we'll go through it. And we'll be in the nether. Which looks so cool now. And I wanted to go ahead and, in today's episode, do a little adventure in the nether. But I wanted to show you guys that we're going to be making a really cool portal room. As well as... oh, nice. This one's got a fortress pretty much right off the bat. As well as doing some building, I think, in the nether. Just to do some exploration and get a good nether base down. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into our map. Alright, here we are. We're going to dig the basement right here, but before we do that, or really anything in general, it looks like we need to go to sleep. But also... I went ahead and I got a bunch of diamonds in the mines, and we still need to finish that build as well. I need to get a catalog of like where we're at with different builds, just because there's a few of them that we've got here going on, and I just want to have them in our arsenal for episodes of what we're gonna do, where we're gonna go. Crafting bench. How do I not have a crafting bench in every single room? I found this really cool area, and I think we're gonna need a bucket, so either we need to go into the barn and get one, or I'm hoping I have one here. Nice. Just to be safe, I want to make sure we got some water before we go down. We have a really, really epic cave system. I wanted to show you guys that in this episode. And then in the next episode, we're probably going to be doing a little bit of exploration in the Nether, depending on where we end up, to find that blue stuff. So we'll see. Look at that. Pretty big caving area. Something that we can work with later on, that I think is really, really cool. But it gets better. So if we come down here, and down here, and down here, and over here, we're met with another humongous split ravine. That was epic. I love this. It's beautiful. It's compact. Or not compact, but expansive. And there's so much potential here. I've always wanted to do something with a ravine, but never really known what to do with it. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't want to get into... That's a pretty big project to get involved with, and I don't want to do that right now. That's weird. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I hear a spider, but I don't see a spider. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get mining up our obsidian that we need, which we're just gonna go with a basic portal, so we'll be right back when that's done. Oh, by the way, I meant to show you guys. The mushrooms are growing quite well. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and build a standard portal. Just like that. And then light it up. Here we go. Okay. This is a terrible start. Wow. What a... Alright. I want to see how everything operates. I've heard something about gold armor and piglins not liking you without gold armor. I feel like I'm close enough for them to aggro me, but they don't seem to care. Okay. That one's definitely close enough for aggroing. How? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't even hit the lava. How am I... Okay, clearly I need to be more cautious. Okay, so they seem pretty friendly. I do have a sort of cheaty way that's pretty foolproof for fighting the pigs. Basically, you just... Oh, God. Okay. I have not experienced a piglin with a crossbow. So that kills my foolproof way. My foolproof way of dealing with these guys is towering up. And then they can't, you know, harm you. I have a feeling, though, if we hit him, that'll be it. Yeah, I hear him. Uh-oh. Where did he go? Gas I'm not super concerned with. They're more annoying than anything, but knowing that potentially the piglins, I think they're called, can just straight up spawn a guy with a crossbow, that does worry me. So, especially considering the fact we've got no armor on. Okay, so I've got one more idea for direction to go. I want to come down here and see if there's anything more towards that way. It is clear to me that whenever we come in here, we're going to need to make sure we have a quick escape, or we could really put ourselves in a bind. And we need to be full up on food for sure. Also, I've heard, and I'm hoping this is true, that those piglins won't bother us if we've got gold armor on. I do like this music. It sounds like something written by one of the people that makes creepypasta music, like Mayuji, or I know I'm saying that name completely wrong. There's also one other guy that I forget his name. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to completely and totally revamp this area, basically by making an actual room. What I want is I'll talk more about it when we get back into our home. Hi, dude. Welcome to the world. What I want to do is I want to have a portal room that, you know, looks like we've damaged the Nether. Not that the Nether can be damaged, really, in reality. But I want to have it so that it looks like we've scarred, I guess, the landscape there. Making something fairly large that just looks cut into it, I think would be so cool, and explain why some of the pig people are angry with us unless we, you know, dress up with gold armor and look like them, because they see that we've, you know, hurt their environment, their world. It's something to remember that as much as infrastructure, and this is the real world, not just Minecraft, as much as infrastructure is awesome and cool, and, you know, we've turned this plains biome into a beautiful, thriving looking town and city. At the same time, we've, you know, affected the biodiversity, and you have to ask yourself, did we affect it in a positive or a negative way? by building what we built, you know, flooding this area and making a lake. And I think the answer in this particular instance is we've made it different. We haven't hurt it. We've made it different, just because of the animals that are here and such. But in real life, you got to ask yourself about that sort of thing. So, and I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's something to factor. Anyways, on that ecological note, that's going to do it for today's episode, you guys. Next episode, we'll go back into the Nether and explore a little bit more. But until then, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a like. And if you really liked it, consider hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, happy mining and crafting.